In today's video, I want to talk about whether you should bulk or cut if you have Pectus Excavatum and you want to improve it with building muscle and exercise. For those who don't know, bulking means you're eating in a caloric surplus, you're gaining weight, you're gaining mass, and cutting means you're getting more shredded, you're getting leaner, you're eating in a caloric deficit. Now, I firstly do not like the word bulk because I think it puts people into a perception of eat whatever, like this dirty bulk kind of mindset, which I don't think is good. I rather refer to it as lean gaining. A lot of people, when they bulk, eat in a 500 to 1,000 calorie surplus and they just get fat. That is not something we ever want to do. It's very important when it comes to your physique and making pectus less noticeable that you always stay relatively lean. When you get extra body fat, it makes that pot belly accentuated, which makes the indent appear deeper. It gives you like kind of man boobs, which makes the indent appear deeper. So it's very important we try and stay relatively lean always, and we never want to put on excessive body fat. Whether you should lean gain or cut really depends on your starting point. Okay, so the way I would figure out what you should do is determine your body fat. Get like an in-body scan, or even just look at these reference photos for like what 10% is, what 15% is, and what 20% is, okay? And honestly, if you're over 15%, I think you should always cut. I don't think you should ever be eating in a caloric surplus when you're much over 15% body fat. On the contrast, if you are skinny and underweight and you're under 15% body fat, then I think you should always be in a lean gaining phase, unless obviously you're during a cut and you're trying to get super shredded. What I recommend for most young people, and something I messed up, is spending an extended period of time in a slighter caloric surplus. So what a lot of people do is they go extreme caloric surplus, they do it for 12 weeks, then they cut and they kind of yo-yo between. That's not the way I like to do it. I don't think that's the best way to build quality muscle tissue. I think what we want to do is be in like a 200 to 300 calorie surplus, so just slightly above maintenance, and we just slowly gain weight. We slowly build muscle. I wish I had done that for an extended period of time from when I was 17 and just built a really good foundation of muscle. I think I spent too long cutting, bulking. So now what I do is I'm doing exactly what I'm saying, eating in a slight caloric surplus, trying to gain weight. So right now I am on a gaining phase, a bulk, but a lean gain, slight caloric surplus, trying to gain weight, trying to get myself to about 95 kilos, about 215 pounds. Right now I'm a little bit over 200 pounds and I'm still lean and I haven't really gained any fat, and it's really slow, especially from my experience. Like I'm gaining like at best a pound a month, but not even. I'm taking it really slow, just focusing on quality protein and a slight caloric surplus and just trying to build muscle tissue. So for most people who are under 15%, that's what I definitely recommend. For most of my clients who do like a year package with me, the way I structure it is like a good 10-month lean gaining phase, or 9-month, like majority of the year, 3/4 of the year, getting that foundation of muscle. And then we finish with a cut, so they get that super shredded physique, like when I did my bodybuilding show, and you know, it's that shredded aesthetic physique that ultimately makes your pectus as least noticeable as possible. So that's what I'd recommend for most people with pectus. However, if you are over 15% body fat, I think you need to get your body fat down, get to like 10 to 12%, get to the point where you have visible abs when you're flexing, okay? You know, it doesn't have to be a 6-pack, it could just be like a 2-pack or a 4-pack, just like some degree of abs. Get down to like, what, 10, 12%, something like that, and then you go into a lean gaining phase, okay? I really don't think it's good to be in a caloric surplus when you're over 15% body fat. So to give you 2 example scenarios, I had 2 clients who've signed up at a relatively similar time, at a similar age. With Steve and Chris, we had 2 different approaches because we had 2 different starting points. And I'm still working with them. They haven't finished their year package. They're both, you know, about just over halfway through. And so with Chris, what we've done is a lean gaining phase to get him a foundation. He was skinny, he was underweight, he was under 15% body fat. So we've been building muscle, and we're just about to start Chris's cut. So we finally got him that foundation of muscle, and you'll see his pectus doesn't necessarily look better yet. But once we do the cut and he gets that super shredded aesthetic physique, then he's gonna look amazing. In contrast, Steve, he started, you know, in the higher body fat, and the focus was getting shredded, getting down to like 10 to 12%. That's exactly what we've done. We've been doing that for 6 months. So Steve is 6 months in, we got him down to 10 to 12% body fat, and now we're about to start stage 2, which is going to be lean gaining. And so we've upped his calories just beyond maintenance calories now, and he's in a lean building phase. So if you're like Steve, then you should do that approach. Fat loss first, get down to 10%, then go into lean gaining. Or if you're more like Chris, which I find most people are with pectus, most people are ectomorphic, most people are under 15% body fat, they're skinny, they struggle to gain weight, then you need to be eating in that slight caloric surplus. Now, with pectus, I'd say you'll probably have a higher metabolism than the average person typically if you have that ectomorphic body type. So that means you're gonna have to eat probably even more calories than the typical person. In order to figure out how many calories, how much protein you should be eating, there's calculators online that are pretty good. Protein should be just over like a gram per pound. I like to go shoot a little bit higher than that. So say for a client who's like 180 pounds, I would shoot for about 190 to 200 grams of protein per day. The calories will depend on you and, you know, kind of your body type. And what I do with my clients is I get them to weigh themselves, and then it's based on how their weight responds. I get them to weigh themselves daily, every day, first thing in the morning, so we can see how their weekly average weight is changing. Based on how their weight changes to the calories, and they record their calories in my app, they record their weight in my app, is how we'll then adjust their nutrition. So it's actually for them, because a calculator is just a calculator. But what's important is we figure out the nutrition that's actually for you. And so we've got to see how you respond. And so that's what I do with my clients. For most of them in a lean gaining phase, I like about 2 pounds a month. Most people who do like a 500 calorie surplus, that works out to be about a pound a week of gain. So 4 pounds a month. And you're not going to gain 4 pounds of muscle tissue unless you've got godlike genetics. So in a month, let's be serious. So I find 2 pounds is good. So half a pound a week in a nice lean gaining phase, but even sometimes less than that. Like I said, I'm gaining about a pound a month. I'm on the more experienced end, so I've got to expect even slower progress than someone who's more of a newbie. You get newbie gains a lot faster. And then same as on the cut, you know, we don't really want to be losing 10 pounds a month because you're just going to be catabolizing muscle tissue. You're going to be in too much of a caloric deficit. You're going to be hurting your metabolism. Slow is better. Slow is seriously better for all of this, guys. So I hope that helps you understand whether you should be bulking or cutting. It's very individualized. Everything's individualized. It depends on you, your starting point, your genetics, your age, your experience in the gym, and your goals and your case of pectus. This is why, if you are interested in having a coach, having me help you, the first step is to book a call with me so I can meet you and determine the strategy, determine the approach that we need to take based on you. And so if you are interested in that, then go to my website, fixpectus.com, and fill out the application form, read about my coaching to learn more about what's included, and then book a call with me so I can meet you. And then on that call, I will determine the plan and strategy for you, and then we can get things started. I've got different coaching options to cater for different budgets. You can get started from $200 for a custom program, stretching, nutrition from me. The length of time you stay on board, as well as the amount of interaction, will dictate the price. We can talk more about it on the call, but book that call, guys. Go to my website, and then I look forward to meeting you soon. Thanks, guys. Peace.